Hi guys, so on Monday Keir Starmer reshuffled his shadow cabinet. Now the lineup seems to alienate many Corbynistas, however. This means he will have a full grip on the Labour Party. At conference he managed to get the rules changed, which means that it isn't only members that vote. Instead, the result of this change means it sidelines his detractors and stops any left-wing coup taking place. So Starmer saw a bit of a boost recently. Now this could be at the expense of Boris Johnson, so it will take time before we see a true picture of his level of support. So is this reshuffle really an attempt to hamstring any opposition to him inside Labour? Well, Peter Kyle, the new Shadow Northern Ireland Secretary, had this to say about the new Starmer team.
This team is the conclusion of the speech that Keir made at conference, where he set out the policy priorities. These are the people to put those policies into action and to complete the project of modernising our party and getting it fit for government.
That conclusion is a shadow front bench which has very little left of the Labour left. Angela Rayner is probably the only survivor of the Corbyn era now. You have no one on that flank of the party. Are you happy?
This is the front bench, which is, and incidentally, this is a shadow cabinet. The front bench, will evolve, and the front bench represents in its entirety the whole gamut of the Labour Party. But this front bench reflects the priorities that Keir has. These are the people who will drive the agenda forward and be hungry for power.
It does. Half of your
this reflects the party as it is today. This front bench reflects the Labour Party as it is today, and it is a front bench that is hungry for power. Probably more so than at any point since we've been in power. We are hungry for it, and we're actually doing everything we can do to make sure that we reflect the priorities of the public. The Keir said that in his opening statement this evening that he put out. He said it in his conference speech. Now he's got the team to reflect it, and we're all raring to go.
Okay, we're all raring to go. Now, just a few things to say about this. He talked about modernising the party. So this, of course, is a break with the past, a break with Corbynism, a break with Blairism as well, an idea that we're not the party that you knew before. We're a new party, and of course the extension. This shadow cabinet is an extension of Keir Starmer's speech at conference. In a sense, this is an extension of Keir Starmer himself, because he is the leader and he has decided you're either with me or you're against me. And, those who are against him have fallen by the wayside, and those who are with him are fully behind him, it seems. At least for now, that seems to be the case. So there is a sense of unity behind Starmer. His detractors have gone quiet recently. There are people in the media who are criticising him, but generally within the Labour Party, I think criticism has died down. This message that Labour seem want to present is that they are fit for government. And I think this is a contrast with and this is not me criticising Jeremy Corbyn, but the view of Jeremy Corbyn by many Labour Party voters who switched to the Tories in 2019 was that there was a feeling that Jeremy Corbyn was not the right person for Prime Minister. Now, of course, with hindsight, we know anyone would have been better than Boris Johnson, but there was a feeling at the time, back in 2019, that the choice was between Starmer and Boris Johnson, and many Labour voters switched to Boris Johnson. I think the idea that Keir Starmer would be Prime Minister would, I think, bring a lot of those people back. So a lot of those people who said, look, I'm not voting for Jeremy Corbyn, I'm going to vote for the Conservatives instead, I think those people would come back if Keir Starmer is leading the Labour Party at the next election. And this idea of hungry for power, I think this is going to be something that is going to be pushed on a more regular basis. The idea that we want to win. It's not that we want to change the country. It's not that we want to deliver policies that are liked by most people. No, we want to win power. And I think they've been listening perhaps to their voters. They've been listening to people who have switched to the Conservatives. And maybe this is the message that they have received. People want to vote for a party that wants to win, as opposed to just change things. No longer winning the argument, but winning power, it seems. So I think it's still early days. Let's see how the media reacts. Let's see how commentators react to Keir Starmer's new cabinet. There's a lot of interesting faces, very liked faces as well, like David Lammy and Yvette Cooper, very popular people. Some maybe not so popular, like Lisa Nandy, but let's see how it pans out. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Let me know in the comments section. Thanks a lot.